This the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Pause. I'm back. Nigga, Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't
want to trade crypto. Crypto, no more.
If you don't understand that emotion, take you to another place. And now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you.
There's Wall Street. I know where he is. Hit that like and hit that subscribe because we're still looking for him. There he is. Wall Street Pete Sigdo in crypto. Every day we come to you with at least some TA, 8 a.m., 8 p.m. Here we are now. Without further ado, we're not going to waste no time. I want to talk about it. We just were here this morning. And if you pay attention, definitely to mention, we have this here. And it's starting to look like our patterns are starting to get a little ridiculous, right? Looking to hit resistance. And if you watch this morning, how many hour candles ago were we this morning talking about if we break out here at the 6,300? Well, we need to finish this candle above. So this candle needs to close. So currently right now on the hourly, we have that. But if I look at the 4 hourly, we need it on the 4 hourly. So let's see if we can get it. It is right now 4:49. We're going to be about 5 o'clock Eastern time, New York. And if I look at this right now, hold on one second. I'll fix my mic here. Let's see. Okay, my mic's working. Just want to double check everything. We're looking like we're breaking an inverted head and shoulders pattern out of here. And I'm getting really excited because all this TA can go bye-bye now. The bullshit that was negative, right? Get that negative out of my life. Hit that like and hit that subscribe, baby. So here we are right now looking at this, and this seems to be over. The trend is your friend. And what exactly was I talking about? Well, we were all the way down here. And if you pay attention, that's about where it took us. It's about where we were at. And right there, that's something we still have to be a little concerned about, right? What's going to happen here is either we can break out, and like I said, we would be bullish as AF if Shiba Inu on the 4 hourly would continue to rise. Let's get a couple indicators up here, right, as we're looking at nothing currently. Then we throw a couple things. And this is TradingView if you're interested. TradingView is free. So I don't realize people don't really know how to use it. Well, if it's free, how about you learn how to use it? Does it cost you money to learn how to use it? No. So what we're doing right now on the RSI level, which is a good spot I like, it's very bullish. So it looks great on the 4 hourly. Let's look at the hourly. Hourly, okay, so maybe we get some resistance here. We're kicking some ass, we're taking some names, and we got a little bit of growth up, and then once we do that, maybe it comes down. So we're going to find out where we get resistance, which could be right about here. And if I killed that one, then that wouldn't surprise nobody, right? Some people say Wall Street Pete's TA is ridiculous. We were off yesterday. We were off a little bit yesterday, so I'm not going to BS. Wall Street Pete was a little off on Man at the Central Land. I was. What is it trading? Right now it's 251. I bought more at 249. I just keep dollar cost averaging into mana as it's the best gaming token that I like right now. And we do have some news. I don't know if I... Oh, man. Be right back. Just got to do something real... obviously in seconds. I don't even know if I posted it because there's so much news coming around, funneling in and out. I can't even keep up with all this. Here it is. Yes, I did. I'm telling you, it's a joke at this point. There's so much bullish news. This weird wild turkey thing going on. I'm not going to talk about that. But Ethereum meta, my man Mike, let's go. Crypto in crypto. Talking about Ethereum meta, it is right now 3,100 of us. Friggin' penny. So you can imagine where we're going to go from here. Sandbox just had 93 million funding round into it. So I'm pretty excited right now in Metaverse, NFTs, the Sandbox, as we already talked about, the very bullish gaming tokens out there. So now Sand, by the rumor, sell the news kind of gets involved. I'm a little excited about that. We're thrilled to announce the Sandbox Game Series B of $93 million, led by the SoftBank Vision Fund, to the verify they do in crypto assets. And then you can check it out, whatever if you like. But currently, right now on Shiba Inu, we're looking to get a little bit more of a pull up. And maybe if we do get that pull up, then you're going to see this price. The price that you're going to see is right here, $6,800. And a lot of you probably thought I was crazy. But that's what we're going to get. And we're probably going to see 6,800. And then we're going to get a little bit of some downward momentum. And if we don't, then it's going to be a party up in here. Seriously, we're going to have like a party up in here. I want you to understand, you have to like and subscribe. And you have to really understand. A lot of people don't get this. This is like moves that are making money that people can't understand. Now, what I expect to happen, and I'm telling you the truth, this is kind of what I'm expecting to happen. Something similar and then maybe up, or where it goes and touches and then goes up. But I'm expecting an upward W somewhere in here. It's going to take some time. What's up, Gary? How are you doing? Good afternoon. And it's Friday, right? It's Friday! Woo! Long week. It's finally Friday. Get your drink on, get your smoke on, get your sip on, get your just high on life on. I mean, whatever makes you happy, just get yourself there, right? If you're high on life, then that's awesome. I enjoy that too. So just get happy, find your happy place. Crypto is my happy place. Wall Street Pete's sick though in crypto. And maybe while I do this, I'm going to have a little background music. I haven't done this yet. And let me know if you like this. Some of my followers are quiet today. What's up, Jackson? How are you doing? Do you like this or is this annoying? I could really need some positive energy. And I just want to hear the truth. Is it annoying that you hear this or is it okay to do this? Let me know if this is annoying. So we're going to do Green Tools. Who is that? Wall Street Pete. Have a seat, gentlemen. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. This is the best channel as you possibly can. We talk about crypto, crypto every day, and I'm talking about let me know if this is cool, if this resistance is nice here. 6,800. I'm looking to get something here. As we've seen plenty of times, we've got resistance in and out, and resistance and support. So I do like the beat in the background. It sounds pretty cool. And I'm expecting to either do this and follow this trend on the up and break through it. So if we break through it, I do expect some resistance along this way. So that's what I'm talking about right here. And I want you to really understand this quickly. It's fine. Okay. Well, if it's fine, I'm not a big fan. It's good. But this is the place where we do it. And I'm thinking we're going to hit resistance at that point. And now we do need to break what I said, but we need to finish the candle above. 5 more minutes for the hourly. And I do believe this is on the 4 hourly. No, we have 3 hours and 5 minutes, which would be the 8 o'clock candle. Makes total sense. So not this exact long time frame. So we're not going to go into the 10th of November, if you see on the bottom. But what I'm really trying to tell you is that we are going to see some sideways action possibly now. This was a big move. What's not the problem is if we go sideways and then go up, we need to find a rising channel. This can continue to go parabolic, ladies and gentlemen. Safe Moon starting to do a little something here, as this is what we talk about here. And I did just get some Safe Moon. I do like this. We could talk about that. TKO! And you know, it's a shame we're just starting to do the music. We have to cut it already because I have to use certain things to keep moving. Actually, it's probably better without it. Could do a little jazz mind and a little bit of anchor. Let's see what's going on. But first off, Safe Moon here. Safe Moon is continuing to play around, and let's get to that's the daily. The daily we're breaking out, okay? Daily we're coming up through. I have some Safe Moon right now, so I just want to see what's going on in the Safe Moon world. I wish I could show it to you perfectly on there. Oh, yeah. I went all Safe Moon on my account. I decided you never go all Safe Moon. Well, I just went Safe Moon. All Safe Moon on my shiznick. And I don't know what to tell you. I'm really excited, and you're invited. That was a little secret I didn't tell nobody about until just now. But it is weird that Safe Moon is rising right now, going to the monthly, and that's what I wanted to see. If you pay attention to the monthly as we break this out, Safe Moon is showing a peak up here, and I don't have TradingView. If I had this on TradingView, we'd be killing this right now. So unfortunately, we cannot, but there was a rising channel coming up through. Obviously, we hit the peak. Now we got a big retracement. Now it's getting these double bottom M's, but look where we broke. You can clearly see that there's a break right here. Right up the tip of this resistance here, we were going to get another downward slope. But what happened? Well, we hit the 417 mark and we broke it. Now we're currently above the 417, 428 mark. Now we're looking like we're hanging tough. I actually do believe that there'll be resistance currently at the Safe Moon price. What price would that be? Well, it's the only time we spent time here. We may spring through it at the 500 level and do get this, which would be the 5.3. So the 5.300, we could probably ditch a couple right there and get the hard resistance at this level. This is just an eye exam, so it's no TA exact, but it is more like I have a great eye at this shit. Excuse my French. But this is what I do. Wall Street, Pete Sicto in crypto. We're going to go into some real coins and some real TA now. So as Shiba Inu is continuing to drive through, there's a chance that all that goes bye-bye and out the window. But we have to get some resistance. I'm just letting you know. So what we're going to get? Well, we're getting a lot of volume in, so shame on me. Let's get out of Safe Moon because it really is doing something crazy, and I want to see what's going on with Shiba Aniba. 2.7 trillion market cap. Okay, so we're still holding strong. This is like a fake out. The whales. Look at the whales. I'm getting so sick of it. 2 billion Shiba whales moving. Okay, and that was the daily news. I don't want to go into it because I'm probably not able to. But as we're going to go down into the Shiba, where we at? Oh, top 9 again. Okay, we're messing around with the crypto market cap. Look at the volume. Everyone's on the Shiba wagon. Oh, okay. So that's exactly why this is happening. There's almost 12 billion in volume, 35. We're driving it up again. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to be able to sleep again tonight. So you all enjoy your rest if you've been getting good rest, and to enjoy the Peach stream. I am mostly in trias, making sure to still watch to get idea on how all the coins are doing. Jackson, if you stick with me, brother, keep doing what you're doing. I promise I'm going to get that trias out for you. I'm actually, you know what? After this video, because you just said what you said and you're such a loyal follower, I'm going to make sure that I give you a Trias token title coming soon. Because you know what? That's called loyalty, and that's what I do here. When I see people real steal, I go out of my way. So now, just because you're so loyal to me, I'm going to be loyal to you. I'm going to try and do some Trias TA for you. So I promise that to you. It's not happening right now. It's not happening tonight. It might not happen tomorrow. But in the near future, I'm going to make sure I do some research for you because I love that. That's awesome. Well, service. Oh, you did, yeah. XRP, $1.15, still going sideways. But if you do pay attention, the big pay attention here, definitely to mention, is the almost 12 billion in volume. And I'm going to keep refreshing until we get 12 billion in volume. But we're not going to sit here and watch that. I'm just really impressed with that. And that's why we're getting the current pump. And that's why we're getting this inverted head and shoulders pattern. And if you watched this morning's video, exactly as I predicted, yes. If we do get resistance here, it's not a big surprise. But I do expect 100% to get resistance at the 6,800 level, wherever that may be. So where's the 6,800? Right about there. So we're almost there. Come down a little more right there. Yeah, that's about it. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And if you see here, about right there, almost 68. I don't know why it does that. There it is, almost 68. 6697 on the right. We have to finish a candle above that. So I was actually wrong. My TA was off, and I'm sorry. That's the new neckline, and that's not the new neckline. That's what the neckline should have been. My TA was wrong. Oh, shiznick. Yes, Wall Street Pete's admitting he was wrong. I had TA saying that we needed to break the neckline of 633. And when I say we need to break the neckline, I need people to understand what that means because a lot of people don't understand the TA. The candle has to finish above. So even though that this price says right here that we are 65.45 to the right, if the next candles don't finish and we never see it there, then that means we didn't hit our quote. We had to break the candle and be above. And this candle is done. So this candle finished at the price of 6468. That's what this candle did. It finished above the first level of the 63. So it actually did hit my bullish spot. What I really need to see is this break of the neckline, and that's a fact. If we hit hardcore resistance there and don't break above to the 6796, which is pretty much the 6800 level, we will then continue to get resistance, but we could get another leg up, which is wonderful, as we should get another leg up. Continue to get this, and then maybe a downward. You'll be back to here. Everybody be going out and out. That was it. And then we could go crazy. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. Let's see if we can get to the 700. We hit 72, 7,300, what I was saying before, that we needed to break, which I was hoping. That's the real number. That would be a shoulder right there. If you were wondering what this was, this would have been a shoulder coming. And I don't know if it's coming, obviously. Technical analysis, volume, things things like that will help you. EMA, exponential moving average, and there's the ribbon that told us all, and maybe we didn't see it, maybe we didn't know what this did. If you watch every single one of my channels, and I told you a million times, if you pay attention to this colorful little ribbon right here, this is one of my big indicators. This is one of my big indicators. I don't F with this. What happens if this ribbon, this red little line, you see the red line? If we could flip it and turn outside where the yellow is and make it red, we are going to continue to be bullish as AF. And I want to show you what it looks like. That's why I'm doing it. See where the red is out here? Some of y'all can't see that. Some of you are colorblind. I don't know what it is. But this is called the exponential moving average. And the exponential moving average, you want it to be red on the outside when the band flips. It's a very bullish, very bullish. Do dollar cost average at this point? No, I'm not. But if I hit 6,800, I might think about it. Yes. Not financial advice, just my strategy. But yes, what I would do is I would say right about here, as you see here, this is yellow now. And if it goes yellow, now you see where they're at? The yellow's here. This is bullish. My yellow has to stay out here. My red has to stay here. Now, once that flips and that changes, well, what happens? Well, oh, it flipped. Look. Where's my yellow at? My yellow was up here on the outside, like I just showed you, right? We need to see it again because sometimes you need to see shit. Right there, yellow, and we flip, it turns red. And now when it flips red, now we're bearish. Now the red's outside, I want it there. I need it to reverse. Well, what does this look like it's doing? My EMA got really tight. My exponential moving averages of the price, well, they're getting really tight. It's telling me a big price action is coming. I don't know if it's going up or down, but my TA and all the different variables will tell me. Wall Street Pete, that's why we hit the like and subscribe, because we know when we get resistance like this, it's just a short term. It's to shake the weak hands out. What will happen now is we need to get a retracement down, a healthy little sequence. Some people are taking profits. Whales, see, you have $100 in this. That's the problem. You have 200 in this, or 1,000. Well, some people have 100,000. Some people have $1 million in this. And I'm trying to help you understand, maybe $1 billion. I'm trying to really, really help you understand the market. Even though that ribbon's getting tight, we may continue to proceed to go up. There's someone that just made $1 million. There's someone who just made 10 million. Like, you really have to start thinking like this. If you're not thinking like this, you're going to get your ass kicked. Every time you make $25 off your $25, you have to realize that that was a big effing move, and you're a cheap tightwad. That's all you have to realize, and maybe that's all you can afford in crypto, though. So you're not a cheap tightwad. That's all you can afford. So now you're not getting made fun of. Oh, I understand. You don't make money. You don't have a job, or you're just barely struggling to pay your bills. 100% get it. I'm not making fun of you. I've been there, and I am there, and I'm everywhere. Let's be honest. I know exactly what you're talking about. So hang in there, hang tight, and you know what? Accumulate more. Accumulate more. Sell at the 68. Sell at the levels I tell you to sell. As I believe we told you that was coming. Well, look at that. When we got to the 63, I believe we hit it and we got resistance. That was what I told you. I told you, if you watched the last video, and that's no bullshit, that really did happen. I said 63, and right now what's happening, that's why my TA told me that. There it is. So maybe it wasn't the wrong answer. Now that I'm currently seeing it live, I said everyone, 63 would be a resistance level. Well, if you really, really look at the 4-hourly, and that's where the TA comes into play on the 4-hourly. It sticks to the same candles. Each candle's 4. We actually are getting resistance at the exact price I said. It's kind of crazy. So now we're starting to sit here with the resistance level of what I just said. But when I watch the TA and I pay attention on other charts, it tells me 6,800 will be the ultimate resistance. What will happen is you'll get a little bit more of a retracement, and what I'll show you, because only I could do this, no one else could probably do this, and if they can, they're very special, and I really don't give a crap how special they are. We're here in the channel and community because this is what we do. 68.23, right? Let's say we did that, and that's what I'm expecting. We're going to get another pump up to the upside here as the volume is pouring here on the bottom on the 4-hourly. Fibonacci sequence at the 6,800 level. Now, we're doing TA on a price that it didn't touch yet. I'm telling you it's going to touch. It's going to hit resistance hard. This isn't hard resistance. This is bullshit shakeout, I call. I'm just telling you how it is. We're hitting the trend line perfectly. What it's doing is now it's just going to slope where it's supposed to be on the trend line. Maybe we get resistance and it does ride this. I don't know yet. I'm not in the whale conversation, but I know what the TA is telling me. So what I see here now, without talking and yapping any further, if we do retrace, it's going to tell me that the price of 6326, when it comes back to the 6236, I'm just letting you know, right about here, 6296, exactly, right? So that's the number. It's going to come all the way back down to this price of the 6,300 almost. There's a good chance you're going to see this on the green candles. If this plays out right, then you're going to go, wow, magic. And then we're going to do that, and we're just going to go up to hit this resistance at the 7,300, which then Shiba knew. I'm doing magic right now. And how many people, you watch David Blaine, you do things like that. I don't even think the best of the analysts can do this. Sometimes I hit this to the T. Now, I may be wrong, okay? There's a chance. Oh, my gosh. Can we do it? Let me do it. Let me do it. Hold on. Hold on. I seen somebody in here. I think I seen someone. Hold on. I just got to check something because I could have sworn I just seen somebody different in here.
I'm your new teacher.
Here comes the what? Who is that? Oh, here comes the boom! Dr. Rainey is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Rainey is in the house. How the heck have you been? I followed exactly as you predicted and sold at 63, bought back on the dip, and you, oh man, and don't give me that big word. Prognosticator, what? Oh man, I love Dr. Rainey. If it wasn't for Dr. Rainey, Wall Street Pete would have never gone insane. We got everybody in here. We're going to do the TA, I promise. But listen, this is a big deal right now. What's happening with Shiba and New. And if, I know you're impatient. I know you're a busy man too. Hassan is such a busy man. Michael Brown is a busy man. Everybody's busy men. Everybody's woman. We got women in here too. So pay attention to the exact movements that's happening here. I got a lot of people in here I love, so I got to show them the love. I'm sorry. But pay attention in here. We may actually emulate this, mimic this. This may happen, and I do expect, actually, as I'm doing it and showing it, actually it's going to happen. So enjoy your money, enjoy your waves up, and if we do continue to get new resistance levels at the 89, and I sell at 89, I'm going to be making sick dough in crypto. And if we do make a new high, it's going to be something crazier. I don't believe it, but the Fibonacci levels gives me two scenarios as I got distracted by Dr. Rainey. But he deserved it because I haven't seen him in so long. So when we come up here, here's the other scenario. And what it is a 38.2 pullback on the Fibonacci sequence level. And that's a strong level, so I'm going to make that probably the green candle color. So I want you to understand that it's going to hit this level most likely. This is the most likely scenario for Wall Street Pete. What color would I make it? Probably purple support, like I always do on this channel. And if you've yet to hit the like or subscribe, please hit the like button and subscribe as you get this stuff immediately. This is not matching up to the forwardly. I don't know why. Maybe it's some short-term action, but that is the most likely scenario for me. Can it happen? Yes. Will it happen? I'm not really sure. See, I'm being honest with you here. 6,000 on this cannot possibly be. But if you look at the way it's going up, if we do actually finish and hit the tip of 68, we will see this actual fall, and then right on the trend line coming down, which is perfect. So it's all actually starting to come back to me now and starting to look right. Scenario 1, yellow. Scenario 2, green. Know what I mean? That's exactly what we're talking about. Maybe create a shoulder coming in here. And that shoulder, let's get rid of this circle here. That shoulder's maybe coming somewhere in here. And if you get the shoulder here, then you already know we're going all the way up to 88, 8,900. We've been there before. So just watch today's video. If you don't believe me, just once. Bum, 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 bum. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? You hit the bell notification, you hit the like, you get crypto sick dough news. Talking about Sandbox earlier, as the Ethereum metaverse is going to take over. And if you don't get some Ethereum meta, you're going to be missing out, Cub Scout. And that's all I can say today. But Shiba Inu is making a move, a little bit of a fall pullback. As I told everyone, the 63 was a nice price of resistance. Nobody ever believes me until it happens, and that's where we are now. I believe 68 is still coming. The FOMO is real. Real is steel. And you hit the refresh, and then you can fresh your breath. Yes, we are pennies away from 12 billion in Shiba Inu. All right, so to Anchor, so the big bad boy, fat in Stanker. I can't stand you, but here we are. I sold out again, all right? But do believe when Wall Street Pete sells out of Anchor, he sells out finally in a profit. This cock, think, I'm doing it on purpose. I don't want to curse too much. This son of a B coin cost me some money, and I don't like it. But this time we won. I bought a 10.5 on this son of a you-know-what, and I sold out, not where I wanted to be, but I made profits, and this time you are not anchoring me down, you-know-what. So it sucks. I don't like this token. I don't know what to effing tell you. One day it's going to, you know what? One day somebody's going to sit there and go, you know what? I bought it a long time ago, and I bought it back in November 28th, 2020. It was 1 year ago. It sounds like a joke, right? And imagine you did this, right? Just picture this conversation. And you bought it right at 007, but you put 10 grand in it. And you really didn't know what to do. Your grandpa passed away. You had a fund, or your grandma, or you lost somebody important. You're just a big boy, and you saved all your money when you were a little kid. And you were always a worker, okay? So let's not talk in a negative spot. Maybe we're just a freaking little entrepreneur in the making. And what I'm trying to say here is this is going to happen to a lot of people. A lot of people are going to come at it. I should never sold my anchor, you son of a gun. What's happening is we're going to start moving on up here, and we're getting healthy corrections, and we're getting really big spikes. This is showing signs, and if you've read the Japanese candlestick, this is showing big signs of growth, big signs of volume, big signs of the relative strength index chart really trying to do something. I gave up on anchor after crashed early in the year. And you know what? The coins that do that, you better watch your back, and it's not a threat. Anchor, the big bad boy stanker, if you go all the way to the daily, let's talk about the daily. There's something happening here. I don't know if you understand. The daily shows an 18-cent problem. The 16-cent problem comes right lower. 13 cents here, but we have a 16-cent problem too. You got a dollar cost average at the 16 cents. You have to. If you don't dollar cost at the 16, and I'm just talking about a few hundred, 10%, 20%, 15% of your portfolio of the actual investment of Anchor, and it's just my strategy. It's not financial advice. You would be okay every time you did it. Why? Because every time I did it, it went up a little more than hit resistance, right? 14, 13 and a half last time. Keep doing that. Stop trading on emotion. Start trading on the points where it hits. Well, what's happening next? Well, we're going to hit 18 cents. And then you know what's going to happen when you hit 18 cents on this move? You're going to go, oh my God, we're at 18. You're going to foam away like an idiot. I'm sorry, but that's what they do. And you're going to come down to about here, and you're going to hit 13 and a half, and you're going to get scared. It's going to come back up, and then it's going to go to 20 cents. And it's going to come back down. It's going to hang at 18, and then maybe you're going to get something like that. And then you're going to get so emotionally up that you're not even going to understand crypto no more, and you're going to be out of crypto because that's what it does. So I just want everyone to understand that that's the high volatile waves. That's exactly what Anchor is going to do. And if you don't believe me, I'll scream it again like Bruno Mars, but I don't want to. I'm just trying to explain to you what happens with Sicto and crypto. This is how we make it, and this is very important. I don't need to show you too many patterns. We go over them like crazy on my channel, right? We know that a bullish, a falling wedge, what can happen, and this is a descending triangle pattern here, right here. This was a descending triangle, and I got scared as hell because actually, believe it or not, that was not a falling wedge until it just hit that move here. Whew. So Anchor, pay attention to those levels as we're going to hit resistance coming down from those levels. What other TA did we really talk about? Oh, and another coin that just sits there and does nothing and just jerks me around all day. There it is. Cardano. Yes. My biggest favorite coin of all. I do plan on actually going to the moon with this token. Really, what it's going to do, what I see this bad boy doing, is we're almost emulating exactly what we did here. And it's coming. I'll tell you right now, it's coming. It's only a matter of time, and it's not even TA here at this point. To me, it's always TA. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But at this point in time, like, it's almost to me, like, I just see it happening. What's going to happen is there's going to be a big fall coming. I'm actually scared, and I'm not scared because I'm Wall Street Pete. I'm never scared. I'm scared for y'all because what's going to happen is some of y'all either don't know what's happening or can't take what's happening. There's going to be a fall, and I almost want to sell it, but I'm not selling. I just keep accumulating more, and that's maybe that's your problem. Stop selling on emotion. Maybe that's your fucking problem. I'm serious. Because what's going to happen here is there's a chance, and I'm not saying it's going to, but there's a chance that we're going to hit this. And when we do, it's going to fall to the $1.50, $1.46. And the sky's going to fucking be over. And this is Cardano, ADA. Charles Hoskinson is the co-founder. This is the founder of this, who's the co-founder of Ethereum. So any guy who does this coin and makes one a second time, how many coins have you made? I'm just curious. I want to show you before we continue to go to Cardano. How many coins have you guys made? I made 0. This guy's made 2. So I'm going to follow the guy who's made the second coin, done it the second time. I don't know why, but he reminds me of the goat in the back, Michael Jordan there. And there is the Japanese candle chart stick book that I read in and out. And I can read it every day. I'm like a nerd. I love learning about it. As we're getting the resistance exactly as I predicted, pretty much 6,300. We went over a little bit. The FOMO was real. So that's crazy looking at this. But I just want you to understand that. It's very important. So please hit the like and subscribe. We're going on a ride. We're going to the moon. We're going soon. And if I did the TA right on there, you'd understand that the retracement levels are coming back to that area. 6,000. I will do that. And most likely you're going to see the most likely is here. This is the hourly. So if it's on the hourly, real short term, we can come down to 5,700 on Shiba Inu. So definitely pay attention to that level. That's a 38.2 on the hourly. So the hourly and the forwardly change a little bit. So that's sometimes why you get different prices. So pay attention to that. Like I said, Cardano now, back to that real quick. And I'm sorry that I jumped back and forth. When these coins move like that, I get excited. And you're invited to enjoy this. This is what we do. There's other tokens we talk about. We just broke down Edgar. This is what I'm hoping to get. And I know some of you are like, wait a minute, what? But yeah, you see what the outcome is. Okay, yeah, the bottom's 150, and most of you are going to shit your pants, and most of you are going to sell. And I know Alex is going to go, oh my God. And I know 20 of you people here in here tonight, or in my friendship or my circle, wherever you may want to call them, you're going to ask me what's happening to Cardano when it does this. And I hope it doesn't do this, actually. I kind of take it back. Because no one watches the show or remembers. I don't know if you're just watching a commercial right now, or if you're whacking it and you're really not listening. But we're probably going to get this, and I'm concerned. It looks like a falling wedge to me. We're starting to get really just lame-ass, boring, sideways action. You know what's happening? The rest of the crypto market is exploding. Some things are completely moving while this is just jerking off for an hour and a half. And Shiba Inu is doing things like that. And you're like, oh, that's one of the biggest daily candles I've seen today. Yeah, no pun intended. It's a daily candle. So I'm trying to explain to you what we're doing here. So going back to it, you can only imagine how bored you'd get how many days in a row of just seeing boring sideways garbage. But do little do people know, little do people know that this is actually trying to take off, and it's trying to start out doing exactly what I said, and we should continue to create new higher lows on Cardano, and I'm hoping that we're getting to the bottom soon enough. But like I said, if you do pay attention to this kind of stuff, there is maybe a big fall coming. It's going to be a shakeout. A lot of people are really going to be tested here on Cardano, and a lot of you are going to sell. So I do know that's going to happen. I'm trying to get to the right candle here. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get to the right look. Asia has 90% of SHIB buyers who were in panic for the last 2 weeks. They're waking up to buying SHIB, and I am buying more now. Yeah, no, it's fine, but you're buying you're buying green candles. So have fun with that. I really don't want you to do that because I care about all my followers and people who watch this. I actually care. I do. That's why I started this channel. But if you do that, please pay attention to what's happening on the actual 4 hourly. Like, do you see a red candle anywhere? I wouldn't do that, sir. So that's up to you, but I do believe that, yes, the green candles do go higher. We did get a big significant resistance, so I know where you're coming from. I'm not stupid, too. We hit the tip of the EMA, and if you pay attention, the tip of the EMA, the Bollinger Bands up here is involved. We just hit that price exactly and fell. I said 63. Now you'll realize 6,800 will be the price we have to test to go even higher for Shiba. So definitely pay attention to that more and more. Finally back, as I talked to Mo Shiznick about Shiba, because it happens and it is important when we talk about it. Right here, this is Cardano again. I'm loving it right now. I'm holding my Shiba right now because right now I have limits where if it goes, I'm selling automatic. I have my sell orders out where I think if we touch and I made a lot of money, I'm good. This is Cardano. Now, Cardano, I think, is going to fall off the plank. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to get. Now, if I pull up my relative strength index chart, yes, that's exactly what we're going to get. Oh, man. The next time I see Cardano go above $2, if it does, I could sell some. If it doesn't, well, I'm miserable because I kind of believe that we're going to get something similar. But if we do that, and if we do that, I do believe that there's a big upside, and that's kind of what I'm showing you in the relative strength index chart for Cardano. I do believe that this has a nice move, a nice up gain, but we have to get the head and shoulders pattern fixed. Inside, there is something looking like a descending triangle pattern forming in here. I do not like it. Look to see on the relative strength that matches this fall, so I'm starting to see that. I'm sorry if this upsets you. I want to sell too. I may sell just a little bit. I have a really big bag, like a bag that'll knock you upside your head kind of bag. I'm serious. For me, it is. It's a really big bag. And if some people saw it, they would even say, "Holy shiznick!" So, short shib, 10x leverage. I would never short shib unless you want to lose it all. Yeah, you could do that. Definitely. If you want to see your shit get liquidated, no doubt, short Shiba and you definitely do that. 100%, that's the quickest way to lose your money. If you want to short Bitcoin when it's time to short Bitcoin and Ethereum, then that's different. But I don't even want to short them. They're dangerous. Yeah, I figured you would, Selner. Wow, I got lucky and grabbed Shib at 4,400. You are a lucky little, you know what? But what'd you do? Put 20 bucks? Damn! I wish you put like 10 grand, but who knows? Maybe you did, you little whale, you. Good job, Trav. That's awesome. I'm telling you, I started buying more too. I dollar cost averaged in. I now have millions worth too. I'm sitting here talking about millions of sheep. But look at this fall. I hope it doesn't do this. I'm hoping that we do get the support that we need at the 190. So if we do break through to 190 and we do start dipping, I just want you to understand that if we finish a candle under the 190 on Cardano, this is going to suck a lot of sando. Cardano, this is going to blow. So we cannot fall below 4-hour candle. That's a big deal. So if the 4-hourly candle does fall below the $1.90 on Cardano, we do break through this little trend that we're trying to get through. I hope it's a rising channel. I really do. I would be so happy for this because when this thing goes up, and it's almost like Matic. Anybody ever follow Matic Polygon? It's like when this thing goes up, it just doesn't stop. It just keeps going and going like the Energizer Bunny. Remember that commercial? They keep going and going and going. I swear it's just like that. But this is Cardano, and I do want you to understand there's an inverted head and shoulders pattern coming whether you like it or not. Now, if it spikes up, then shit. I don't know what the hell's going on with my TA. I'm trying to figure it out. Aaron's famous in here. Oh, man, I didn't know that. So look at the fall. Maybe not just as dramatic, but there is a fall coming on Cardano. I'm sorry to tell it to you, but it's a ticker the bounce. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Tigger's bouncing. That's what Tiggers do, right? Don't be like Eeyore. It's Friday. Oh, no. Cardano's going down to the drain. Nobody likes me. Listen, bro, relax. It's going to maybe come down. Don't text me. Don't message me on Instagram. Don't post me, tag me. Where is it going? What happened? I just told you Cardano is going down, man. No. There's a chance now we keep going on this wedge, and this is why I feel like the effing weatherman. If we do proceed to get on Cardano what we need, as it's a very big high market cap, we'll be good. We'll be good. We can get this rising channel. I'm trying to explain to you. This is big. Could happen. All right. So there's no emergency. Why that would happen is because everyone loses faith. Now, I don't believe that we could get that dramatic of a fall. So I'm trying to find something a little more close to date of that. So if we do touch, it's telling me 182. But I felt like that was a manipulated kind of fall. And I bet you a lot of you can understand that. So 182, inverted head and shoulders pattern would be my final answer if I was on the show. Final answer, Mr. Regis. My final answer is 182.7 could be the worst case for an inverted shoulders pattern. Trebek, what is 182 Cardano? So pay attention to that. Definitely to mention what are the top peaks of Cardano. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but any coin that does this boring shit like this and has this much love behind it and networks and all the love that they talk about, I can't erase what we were doing. I'm sorry. It looks like a mess here. I know it does. But Solana, I sold my Solana, by the way. I don't know if anybody knew that. I'm going to probably pay for that. But we are forming a double top pattern here. Retracing kind of nice. Maybe get some sideways action. But I did sell some 250 exactly as I predicted. It filled. I don't know what to do. I don't own much Solana now as I did. I had so much of it. What did I do? I accumulated more of this son of a you-know-what. So I'm just trying to go crazy. What did I buy? I did accumulate more Mana. I bought Mana slightly, 10% at 294. Could you imagine buying Mana Decentraland at 294? I was embarrassed. I'm like, I'm a YouTuber. I do technical analysis for a living, and you bought that at 294? What is wrong with you? I bought it on a red candle like I tell everyone to do, and that's what I did. But it came up hard. We got a fake pump resistance. It wasn't the time. What did I do? I waited. I knew. And then I did get it cheaper. Got it right under the 250 smack. Now we're looking pretty good. Can we get the pull up? Not sure. This falling wedge here is looking nice. Let's see if we can continue to get what we need. This is Decentraland Mana. And a lot of people, you got to do your own research on this stuff. But this is the 4-hourly, and this is the hourly. Very bullish to me. I'm a very big fan of being down here at the under the 50 level. Not a big fan, but I like it. Where I would like to be, I would like to be under here on the 42 on the RSI. That would be wonderful for men at the Central Land. But that doesn't always necessarily mean bullish action either. But pay attention to this move here. I'm hoping that we get this, and this is the second wave coming for the Central Land. Engine token, I stopped talking about engine. We haven't really done much about it, but we are continuing to hit some support somewhere above at the 287, 284. I'm trying to jump around and give you some ideas here of what we're dealing with. Some really strong support continuously all the way to the tip when I hit there. And what is that? Let me get this Fibonacci. I'm just jumping. This is engine now. I'm sorry if this is too much for you. That shouldn't even be here. That's not set up right. A lot of this TA gets boring. A lot of people don't understand what's happening. So I do understand if you do get tired of this stuff, but I will give you some tokens and tell you what to do. What I would do on my strategy is it's not financial advice. But here we got to watch this now. So now we're going to watch the 345, the 294. We got a couple levels to pay attention to. 20 watching, 5 likes. That is pretty pathetic. All right, well, I'm going to go now, I guess. And I really am going to go. Wall Street Pete, Sicto, and Crypto. That's really sad, right? Imagine having 20 people watching and only that many likes. Ouch. My stuff must be free. So what's going to happen is we're going to start charging this channel soon, if that happens. So I don't think that'll ever happen. I'm just talking Josh right now. It's a joke. Anyways, Wall Street Pete, Sicto, and Crypto, I like to joke a lot. But we do get the likes, and I thank you for the love. Whoever said that, was Mike. Thank you so much for the love, Mike. He's sticking up for me. That's what that is, and that's love. And I'm talking Josh. I ain't doing nothing. I love everybody in here. I know I get the support I get. We're looking for this upward trend on men at the Central. I'm trying to zoom in so you can get a better look. 295 is something to show me of resistance. We spent a little bit of time on it, but if you do notice, there's a big wick down here right there as we're currently touching 261. Let's see if we could break above the 261 and create something to come down, possibly. And I don't want it to happen. I'm hoping this is the inverted head and shoulders pattern here somewhere, but possibly 224. And I'd be miserable if it did that. But then what would happen? Well, we all would be happy and we all would be eating because then there would be a FOMO to sell, and people would be buying the dip, and they're not silly to the dip. And then they come up. See, some people left because they're like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't hit the like button. I gotta get out of here." You don't have to leave if you don't hit the like button. I prefer you would hit it if you could, please. But you don't have to leave. Once this Wall Street Pete, I ain't hating on nobody. Trust me, I've had enough struggles in my life. I know what it's like. So man of the Central Land, continuing to make us money. If you follow it, you'll like it. H-bar, I did tell people hash graph. Look to keep going. I said a little analogy this morning on what happens. There's a good video. Watch it on how the whales will buy at 40. You'll wait for it to get up to 45, and you'll sit here and FOMO in. And what happens is the whales make 10 cents. They put a couple million, 10 million in, making, maybe a million or whatever they could make on their dime. And now here you are getting FOMO'd out. You're losing $150, and you thought your life sucked. So that's kind of what happens. Just wanted to show you a couple examples. That was H-bar. Polkadot, we're hoping to see if we can get to the 100 level plus. Like I said, I do believe there's a little Fibonacci sequence level that we tried to predict, and now we're actually getting it. What is it coming down to? I do believe this will touch in the longer future. 4639 will scare a lot of people. You will see that. I'm just letting you know. There's a lot of garbage up here. I don't even know what the hell this is. I think it was just trying to pull, and it kept drawing. Done that a million times. But pay attention to that. There's a big, and I already have it down here. Look at that. $44, 46. There's already some play down there showing you that's what these were. So it's just Polkadot, nothing crazy. Harmony, and we just talk about all these things here. We are on Instagram. So if you're looking to follow us, you're interested in the kind of things like updates, and we're not on YouTube, and you're like, well, where's Wall Street Pete? It's Sicto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. You just go to the wallst.pete and follow us on Instagram, and we'll be here for you. This gentleman worked on the New York Mercantile Exchange. What are we talking about? We're talking about the New York Mercantile Exchange. This guy, Pete, he was here for you, and now he's here literally for you. He was working in the open outcry, making things happen in that pit for everybody, making that market move. We're here talking live. I couldn't believe it. Can't believe this is where we are today. So please hit the like and subscribe if you came a long way. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone's love. I appreciate everyone's hate, too. If it wasn't for your hate, you wouldn't push me so hard. So, wow. Thank you, Amy. I do appreciate that intel, Amy. You rock. That's great. So we'll do some more TA tonight, maybe midnight, maybe late night. I will do one more video for you. If we don't, I'll try my hardest to keep coming. You got to go in the comments and do your part. You have to say, hey, there's a guy named Wall Street Pete doing good TA. He's got good insight, all this stuff. I appreciate all of you. From my heart, Thanksgiving's coming. We're going to talk about some what you're thankful for. So if anybody's interested in that, we're going to talk about I'm talking about what coin are you thankful for? We're greedy. We ain't talking about I'm thankful for my wife or my kid, or we're talking about what crypto coin are you thankful for? And I'll tell you right now, you know what mine is? My first one before we get into this, because we're not talking about Christmas, we're going to talk about Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for Bitcoin because you know why? You know why? Without Bitcoin, there's no other coin that was available to start. So you go to your coin and you say, my favorite coin. I have to say, I got to give Bitcoin some props. Without Bitcoin, there would be no Cardano. Without Bitcoin, there'd be no Ethereum. I would have no girlfriend. With no Bitcoin, we might not have no channel. Wall Street Pete, Sicto, and Crypto. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Friday. We're out of here like Vladimir. I appreciate every one of you. We come here hard, TA, work our asses off for you. Every day live. We do a couple lives, a couple streams for you, as you know. And, you just got to be careful. It's a very volatile market. Please stay away from the people in the comment sections. They're actually getting worse. They're starting to copy me, and I don't appreciate it, but there's nothing I can do about it. So as long as you just keep watching the videos and learn how to trade and learn how to fight this volatile market. I promise one day we're going to get rich. And if you don't get rich, I'm going to get rich. I'm Rick James, bitch. Ever hear that? We're going to feed the poor. I'm going to go to New York. I'm going to go to Philly. And you're going to see my butt sitting down making sandwiches or pre-made sandwiches for people who are in need. That's what I want to do, and I mean it. So I'm here helping you. I'm just asking for a like. When you dislike it, all you're doing is helping hurt the rest of the world. I mean, it's not a joke. I'm not trying to scam, talk anybody. It's the truth. This is what I want to do. So, not everybody's into everything I'm doing. I get that. So you got to do what you got to do. But this is a harsh world out there, and they need more good people out there. So hit the like. That's your part. That's what you can do. If you're getting something out of this, that's what you can do. Like I said, it's not financial advice, but some of this stuff is coming from a man who's been through more than you could ever imagine. I know people have it worse than me. I'm not saying I have it the worst, but I've been through more than you could imagine. I could write 2 books. The book would be so long. I'd probably be rich off the book, and maybe one day I do write a book. Seriously. My life has been wild. Some people will believe it. Some people can't believe it. And this is why I am where I am today. So I thank you very much, everybody, for your time. This is a very important moment for me. We're killing it. We're killing it in TA. We're killing it in life. And things are good. So love y'all. Peace in and peace out from the bottom of my heart. Wall Street Pete. Thanks again.